Hello, friends. Good morning. This is Atul. I'm going to read a lesson from the book Who Will Cry When You Die? Life lesson from the monk who sold his Ferrari. Today, day 26, lesson 26. Focus on worthy. A while ago, a FedEx package arrived at my office. Inside was an envelope with a gold seal placed on the fold and my name carefully written on the front. I quickly opened it and began to read the letter within. It was from the CEO of a major corporation who had picked up my book, Leadership Wisdom from the monk who sold his Ferrari at an airport while on his way to business meeting in the Europe. He said he was a lifelong student of leadership and was intrigued by the title, which had brought a smile to his face. This executive had been under tremendous pressure as a result of the overwhelming demand placed on him and was hoping to learn some ways to improve his leadership effectiveness so that he could spend more time on the things that really matter, both in his business life and his personal world. In his letter, he wrote, as I read your story about this man whose life had become too complex and out of control, I began to connect with a part of myself that I had not connected with for many, many years. I began to think about the people in my organization who looked to me for guidance and inspiration. I began to think about my wife who had been begging me to take a vacation for the past 5 years. And I thought about my three children who had watched their father spend the finest year of their youth climbing the imaginary ladder of success. I consider myself a strong person, but as I continue to read your book, I begin to sob quietly at first and then uncontrollably, so that the flight attendant rushed over and politely asked if everything was all right. The CEO continued. That moment was a wake up call for me, an experience I will carry with me until the day that I die. I know that I had to make some serious change in the way that I was leading and the way that I was living, so that the flight sitting 35,000 feet above the world below, I promised myself that I would commit myself to eliminating the multitude of distractions in my life and concentrate on only the fundamentals. Those few activities that really had the power to make a difference in the way I worked and lived. I promised to stop reading six newspapers a day, handling every piece of mail that appeared in my basket, and accepting every dinner invitation that came my way. I even had the title of your chapter on personal effectiveness. While you aptly called Focus on the Worthy, made into a plug that I keep on my desk to remind me that the person who tried to do everything ultimately achieved nothing. I cannot tell you how much better my life has become since I began to live by this simple philosophy. Thank you. Time is your most precious commodity, and yet most of us live our lives as if we have all the time in the world. The real secret to getting control of your life is to restore a sense of focus in your day. The real secret to getting things done is knowing what things need to be left undone. Once you start spending the hours of your day only on those high leverage activities and prioritize that will advance your life mission and legacy, everything will change. Many of history's greatest thinkers have arrived at the same conclusion. The saga Confucius put in this way: the person who chase two rabbits catch neither, while the Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, let thine occupation be few, if thou wouldest lead a tranquil life. Management guru Peter Drucker made the point of wisdom in yet another way when he wrote, there is nothing so useless as doing efficiently that which should not be done at all. Thank you.